What's going on, guys? This is Qazi. Welcome to another amazing video. This is a must watch for anyone that's getting into color grading or for all beginner colorists, okay? This is my 3-step color grading process. And basically, this is the foundation for any grade that I do. If it gets super complicated, even the stuff that I've done in the past, these are the rules and these are the foundations that I'm using to build my grade, okay? And for all my brothers and sisters that have been asking me to, hey, can you grade some Sony footage or 8-bit footage? Well, all your wishes came true. This is shot on A7S II in 8-bit in S-Log 2. So we're gonna be grading this, but guys, as a bonus, you guys know how I do. I'm not gonna stop at the 3-step process. We're gonna take it to the next level. I'm gonna be showing you some advanced techniques. Make sure you grab a notepad, and I got an amazing news. I'm gonna be opening up my masterclass for 1 week, okay, starting from today, and let's find out what's in the masterclass. It's the ultimate roadmap that takes you through every step of the color grading process. The masterclass contains 25 hours of lessons, 150 plus videos, almost 100 gigs worth of professionally shot footage for you to practice with, free LUTs and power grades, 30% off on any film convert products, and you get free access to the mastermind group where we hold weekly competitions. You get tailor-made feedback and a chance to win a $1,000 cash prize. I'm so confident that I'm throwing in a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. We have over 1,600 members in FCM in just about a year. Click the link and sign up right now. Enrollment ends soon, and I will see you in the masterclass. And guys, if you're enjoying the content on the channel, you know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more awesomeness, follow me on Instagram. Value bombs are being dropped every single day. Let's roll the intro. All right, guys, let's jump right in. First thing that I always do, let me just name this. And basically, I'm hitting tab. This is just a custom keyboard shortcut, so you can just create yours however you want. You can just go right here, keyboard customization, and just call it whatever. I'm calling it tab. And then as soon as I do that, it's a name labeler, so I can just name it. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to call it exposure. So the first step is to set the exposure. The second step is balance and just a little bit of look. Not too much, a little bit of look. It'll make a lot more sense. Third, I'm going to put this over here, is going to be my pop. And this is very important to know what I mean by that. And again, you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. So we're going to start off with our exposure. And as always, we're going to start with our contrast and pivot. One thing you need to know when you're working with 8-bit footage, it can crack very easily, so we're not going to be pushing it too much. Eventually, we will get it to where we need it to go, but we're just going to massage it. You have to be very gentle with it, okay? You can't really do push and pull that you can with, say, Alexa, Pocket 6K, you know, those kind of cameras. So just keep that in mind. So let's just start going with the contrast and pivot. So I'm going to get going, keep it somewhere around here, and I want to lift it up because I want to see her a little bit more, right? Always focus on your girl, right? She's the main focus. So let's just keep her where she's supposed to be. So something like that. I'm going to keep pushing the contrast a little bit, not too much. And how's this looking? Let's just see. I'm going to bring my gain down a little bit, lift my gamma up a little bit, and then take my lift and bring it down. Gamma up, something like that. It's not looking bad. I'm going to keep it somewhere around here. And just remember, like I said, don't push it too much with Sony. Be gentle with it, and we'll keep massaging it. So that's my basic exposure. This is what we had. This is where we're at. Not bad at all. Balance. I'm going to start with saturation, so I'm going to crank it. Look what I'm doing. I'm going to crank it. I'm going to bring it down to maybe like 92-ish and keep it somewhere around here. Now, what do we got going on? We can see it here that it's a little bit more blue biased, right? It's up here, like it's a little blue heavy up top, and red is kind of down here. So the reason why I called it balance / look, because we're going to do a little bit of that. And let me show you what I mean. I'm going to take my lift and I'm going to pull it down a little bit. And don't be afraid of moving these around, because I'm going to show you a technique that really takes the fear out of the equation. Because like what I just did, you could be like, man, what did you do to the skin? Looks out of whack. What just happened? Lift gamma gain, the beauty of it is that you balance everything out. So if I push this down, my lift down, then I can take my gain up and go in the opposite direction. And look, it makes up for it. But look what happens when I do before and after, how much of a look we created. So it does this really organic dance that you need to understand, and big things can happen once you really have a good command on it, okay? And that's what we're going to be doing here. So maybe I'm not going to push it that far, so I'm going to bring it somewhere around here, pull it up, and then bring my gamma down just to balance it out. I'm just looking for like a pretty good balance and natural looking skin. You know, the whites are looking okay. I'm not too bummed about it, but let me just take my gain and pull it down a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little bit more of a balanced image out of it. So, I mean, this is where we were. This is where we are. Not bad at all, right? So, I mean, if I do complete before and after, I mean, this is not bad for Sony. You guys can agree. I mean, look at the skin tones, right? Guys, you know how big I am with lift gamma gain. Big things can happen with lift gamma gain. Now, if you're thinking, man, it's a little bit more on the red side and we can see it right here in the midtones, we can pull that down, right? We can just take my lift, pull it down a little bit. Not too much. We don't want to stylize it too much. I can take my gain and do the same thing, pull it down, and then take my gamma and just make sure that I put enough juice in it. I'm just looking at her skin right now, okay? So even something like that, this is pretty good. I don't want to move it more. So guys, so far we're at 2 steps, coming a long way, right? Now I'm going to go to my pop. I'm going to do it the editable splines way. So I'm going to turn on editable splines in my custom curves. I'm going to click on the top. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to pull it up. Okay. And I'm just trying to give it a really nice pop, okay? And obviously, I don't want to max out here, so I'm keeping everything kosher, but just look at before and after. And now everything got lifted, so I want to give the skin a bit more juice, so I'm going to pull this down. And I'm going to be kind of aggressive with it a little bit. I'm going to show you why. So this is a little aggressive, right? Like what I'm doing here, that's okay, because let me show you this technique. It's really cool. It gives it a really stylized look. It'll blow your mind. And it's perfect when you're working with 8-bit image because it controls macro blocking on a very, very massive scale. Okay, so this is a huge tip here. Under low soft, grab this guy, pull it up. And look what's happening on the lower end. Okay. So now if I do this, like look how much of a film look we created. All of a sudden it just looks like Alexa footage. Okay, so I'm going to keep it somewhere around here. See, it lifts it so much. So if I cancel this, just keep your eyes right here. I'm going to kill this. Look at this. And then how much it lifts it and it gives it like a really nice film look. Now, if this is a bit too stylized for you, that's okay. We can control that, and we're going to control it by going back into our exposure. I'm going to go into my log wheels and we're going to pull it down a little bit, not too much. And then we're going to go into our low range right here. So we can control how much. Like I don't want to affect the eyes. I just want to affect the bottom of the hair. So I'm going to control that like this. Just like that. And I want to leave this image like that, right? It has a really nice filmic look and I love it. So guys, come on, just look at what we created, right? We were here to now we're here, and we can still do a little bit of push and pull. First of all, you need to realize that she does live in that, you know, world. Like her skin is kind of dark and she will be in that world. One thing that I want to do in my balance, and the reason why I called it /look is because I do want to take advantage of it, right? So I'm going to go under I'm going to pull this up so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go under my hue versus saturation. I'm going to take pretty much, I'm leaving my red and yellow alone and I'm pulling everything else down. Okay. So you're going to see what I mean. I can actually just do this. I can take all of these and pull it down quite a bit, like somewhere around here. And I can take these two and pull it down quite a bit. So, you know, somewhere around there. And this just takes the color out of the background and everywhere else. And it just leaves the color in her skin and even like makes my white really proper. So if I do before, like see, there's like a little bit of blue seeping in here. And this just cleans it up quite a bit, okay? It puts the focus where it's supposed to be, gives it a stylized look a little bit, right? And again, we're not pushing it too much. So this could be our base grade, and it all got done in 3 steps, okay? This is what I meant by how easy it can be. Now, if you want to pull overall saturation a little bit back, like if you're like, man, it's a bit too much, you can control it, right? Like you can control it here. And I think, let me just go into my saturation. Now we're at 85. 85 is not bad. So we can park it somewhere around here. It's totally fine. Again, guys, color grading is all about layering. So you're gonna be, adding more things to give it the juice. But if you just want to go from here to here in simple 3 steps, this is not bad at all. One thing that I do want to do is I want to bring up her skin a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take my gamma, I'm going to lift it up and look, see how much of her skin comes up, pops. And then I'm going to take my gain and I'm going to pull it down a little bit. Okay, and then gamma up, gain down. So that kind of evens it out. So it makes a pretty big difference to where we were to where we are now. I'm actually going to go to my log wheels and I'm going to pull it down a little bit and then open up my low range just a little bit. So we can just like bring this down and just have like a really nice contrast. So look at that, right? And we're just doing it effectively. And obviously I'm commentating and I'm taking you through it, but once you understand and latch onto this concept, you can burn through it. So 3 easy steps, right? Just think about it. Start with an exposure, give it some saturation so you can start seeing what's happening in the image, balance it out, / give it a little bit of a look, go and create your pop. And the reason why there's this much gap is because this is where we're going to have a lot of fun with it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a really fun look and let's see how we're going to attack it. So I'm going to put it up here. This is going to be based on a layer mixer and it's all going to make sense. Okay, so I'm going to start with my lift. I'm going to pull it down. Maybe something like that. Something like that. And then I'm going to take my gain and I'm going to push it towards that warm tones, okay? Like really just give it a pretty cool style. So maybe pull it back a little bit. Let me just do this. So let's just park it here somewhere, right? So, I mean, it's a pretty extreme look where we're going. That's totally fine. Like, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to go under my layer mixer and I just created a layer node. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to pull her skin and you have to be very careful. Look what's happening, man. This is the deal with Sony. You just have to be so pixel perfect or else it's just going to be out of whack. So I'm going to park it somewhere around here. This is not looking bad. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to give it about 10-ish. And this is totally fine. So now what I want to do is I want to come back out here and look at what's happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under my gamma and I'm just focusing on her skin right now. And what I want to do is pull the saturation out. So I'm going to go under my saturation and pull it down a little bit. And then I can just work on her skin and give her that olive back, right? So I'm just focusing on that. I can pull the skin back a little bit more. And now if you look at it, before it was like this when we created our look, and then we pulled our skin out quite a bit. Now, obviously, it's adding these things right here. The artifacting is happening because that's just the name of the game. When you do a key like that, you know, it's going to be really hard to pull a super clean key. We can try it, but you can see what I mean, right? So if you mess with it more, you're going to make it worse. You're not going to help your case. So the best way to go about it in a case like that will be really, really simple. I mean, that trick is just used all the time, so it's not a big deal at all. You can just do this right here, turn it around a little bit, extend it so we can grab the hair. And let me just go close. Now, just remember, okay, one thing that you really, really do need to remember is that if you were working on a high-end commercial, I know for a fact that you're going to be working with a much better image than, say, you know, this kind of footage. But that won't be always the case. So sometimes you will be working with lower end cameras. These are the ways to get around it. Okay. So before we're pulling the, you know, key and fixing the skin, and this is after. Okay. Now, when you're working on commercials or films, you're going to have to put heart into it. And these things are totally normal. Don't think of it as like, am I going to have time? Like, will I be able to do it? You will be able to do it and you would want to do it. Okay. Another thing that I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and create another layer mixer. And this time I just want to grab the high end highlights. So I'm going to do Shift H so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to grab that and I want to come out. So basically it takes that dinge out and it gives me that clean white that I had. So it's a really cool look. It does that to her eye too. So now if you see it, we created this really cool look. If I take these three and turn them on and off, all of a sudden we went from like a Rec 709 sort of look to a really stylized look with a perfect skin tone. We're not done yet. This is what I was trying to tell you. Like, we're just going to have fun with it, okay? And I'm going to go in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the opposite of adding sharpening that we usually do. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do -50 here and just look at what's happening. This little blooming effect that we're getting on the skin and like how much it's helping. And guys, these things are very, very crucial when you're working with 8-bit footage, Sony cameras, Panasonic, whatever have you, because just look at what we're doing to this image. I mean, come on. We're taking this image from this gunky, weird, you know, $1,000 camera that primarily is good for photography, but people use it for video, and it has all these things that you have to work around to like how cool of a look that we're creating. So that's what I'm going to do there. Then I'm going to create another node right here. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to type in glow. You know how much I love my glow, but I always try to use it in a different way so you guys can pick up something. Okay. And I'm going to go in my shrine threshold and just crush it all the way. So here's the beauty. Okay. See, it just blew out this entire thing, which I didn't want it to do. So the beauty that, the beauty of having this right here, that we pull these keys, the good thing about it is that, man, it comes in clutch so hard. First of all, what I want to do is I want to go under my brightness and I want to control it. So I want to pull it down a little bit, control it a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, take this, man, send it through, and then reverse it. So now I'm saying reverse it. Affect everything else, leave this alone. And look at how cool this effect is, because I used that. I took the part that was blowing out, left it alone, and then affected everything else. And just look at this look. I mean, come on. If I take these two and I do on and off, I mean, Jesus, like what we've created. So now the final touch, the cherry on top, is going to be grain, and you will be able to see this if you're watching this video in 4K, which I will highly recommend. I record all my videos in 4K, and I'm going to crank it just for the sake of it so you guys can really, really see it, because you have to see what the grain does and how much it affects. And guys, come on, come on. The beautiful thing here is that I've created multiple versions. So let's go look at our basically Rec 709 version, which was this. So this is where we parked it, right? Remember, like I said, okay, this is the version. Let's park it so we can remember. And then when we do the extracurricular, let's see where we end up. And then this is what we created. So, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You guys just saw this whole thing being created right in front of you. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to park it on my hero frame, which I should have done, which is right here. And I'm going to take all of this, I'm going to kill it, and we're going to do a quick grade recap. So let's just jump right in. Started with our exposure, and that was my first step to my workflow, color correction workflow. Then we did our balance and just basic look, and then we went and created this pop. And here we already had done a couple of things to give it a film look and make it look really, really nice. And that could have been a perfect, you know, grade or color correction that you could have easily turned in. Then we wanted to take it a step further. So I went in and created a really cool look. And then after that, once I created this look, I went in and pulled her skin out. And especially with Sony, you have to be extra careful. So we were able to create a really cool effect right here. I'm going to go in here and then I pull the mask out. And these are the little details that go a very, very long way. Okay, so just always remember. So I pulled the mask out and just gave it a really clean look. And one thing that we could have done with it is bring it back a little bit. So like right now it got a bit too magenta. So actually let's just do that. I'm going to go under my gain and I'm going to pull some of that magenta out. So I'm going to put it somewhere around here. So it's still way better than that dingy color that we had going on. I'm actually going to balance it out a little bit more, to be honest. I'm in my gain, just messing around with it. So, okay, this is way better. So this is what it was before. Now it's looking like this, much, much, much better. We're going to leave it right there. I went and did subtracted the mid-tone detail, just basically did a beauty work on her skin, and then went ahead and added this glow, and it just does all the magic, man. It just makes up for everything in the back, like the macro blocking and every single thing. And then added a ton of grain. Let's check out the final look in full screen. I hope this gave you a broader perspective of the color grading process. Make sure to sign up for the masterclass. Link is in the description. It's available for limited time only. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more awesomeness. I will see you in the next video.